Hello everyone, I'm Tan Zisi and my group member is Dimishan Zahir Muhammad Akir, Nurul Nabila Natasha, and we will like to present about Redesign website, which is Amu Ice Cream. This is the original website for Amu Ice Cream. Talk about the strength of the original Amu Ice Cream website. The first one, it has strong brand recognitions, like the Amu logo is at the top left, which helps in brand recall. And the second, the basic information availability. The page link to product type like ice cream cup, ice cream cone, and ice cream. And the third list, it has symbol structure. It's not overloaded with content. Here are the weaknesses of the original website too. For the first one, outdated visual design, like static image thumbnail in rows. There are no sliding or model card-based. Navigation confusion also is one of the weaknesses because the user don't know what to do next, and the top menu blends into the background. Besides, the poor visual hierarchy, all text appear in the same small font size with minimal, so user can't easily identify what's important. And lastly, ineffective use of space because of poor alignment and proximity. This is the website that we redesigned, and the theme we chose is classical. And this is the page of category. And this is one of the product details page. Visual composition technique applied in the redesign is contrast. We apply strong contrast between the text and background to improve readability. For the white space, we include ample spacing around each element to improve readability and reduce cognitive load. We also have used the alignment. We use a grid-based layout to make sure all elements like text, image, and buttons are neatly aligned. For the similarity, we use same shape and colors for card or icon to create visual unity. And last, proximity. Product category place close together from logical group. Now we come to effectiveness of new design. In terms of aesthetic, Amu Ice Cream website look outdated. It used an old-style blue and white with a colorful navigation bar that feels inconsistent and distracting. Messy, with too much text and very little structure. Product landing text based with very few images, which makes the site. There's also no strong visual focus. All elements look nothing really grabs your attention. This makes the page feel cluttered, especially for a fun product like ice cream. For our redesigned website feature a much more appealing aesthetic. The visual with bold session title and well-defined content block that guide the user attention. We use analogous and greening color tones to create a more inviting and cool experience. The layout is clean and structured with each product group of clear sections. Most importantly, the product displays now use large, high-quality images, making the site more engaging.
Now, let's look at affordance. In the original website, there was no clear flow. User need to manually search for product and somehow some was just plain text and not clickable. Moreover, the table had two categories which make user confused with it, and there was no back button to help user navigate back. In the redesigned version, affordance is much better. There's a step-by-step flow from category to product details. The name is also simple and easy to understand. The redesigned website had clear button with colors and shapes, and all is functionable. And we have the back button that help user to navigate back to the previous page. Next is usability for the original website. It was not user-friendly as there was no step-by-step guides, and somehow some linking are not function. User was hard to find a product as all the info was in a table that made it hard to read. In the redesign, we have improved a lot in the usability. It now had guides user step by step from category to product and lets user feel user-friendly. The linking between pages also works smoothly and guide user properly. Next is the overall user experience of the original website. The first impression of user must be the user interface look outdated. and full of text. User emotion may be frustrating and confusing and might feel bored and not interested to continue. The table shows no product image in the category page, which does not attract the user's interest in the product. In the redesign, we gave a much better experience for user. We redesigned the interface to let user first impression to the interface is that it looks fresh and modern with product imagery display right from the beginning. User emotion to our redesign may be fun and easy to explore and might feel more attractive when using. For aesthetic, we had made improvement from messy with lots of text and dazzling colors to neat with clear category and analogous creamy colors. For affordance, we had made improvement from no guide flow and confusing name to clear guide flow and clear category name. For usability, we had made improvement from scrolling manually searching product to quick filters and fast product finding. For user experience, we had made improvement from let user feel boring, confusing, and outdated layout to let user feel inviting, easy to explore, and modern layout.
So our color palette involves like playful colors, which is also pastel color. And the font that we use is Futura. It is very easy to read. As you can see here in the home page, we include a why us page, and we emphasize our contact info and about us, and the welcome phase is just very straightforward. So for the product detail page, we include like links to separate pages which they can choose which type of category of ice cream they want to look into. We also include a back button for each page. And the visual composition techniques applied is first we apply color harmony, which is pastel create a soft and unified mood. Second, we create contrast. Bolder elements such as text or button that stands out. Third, emphasize the visual hierarchy, which is clear headings and buttons. Fourth, we put balance to make it symmetrical layout with playful asymmetry. And then fifth, we have spacing and grouping, which is just a clean layout that improves readability. Okay, so what are the improvements that we made? So in terms of aesthetic, the original website is just plain and minimal. The redesigned website, we put colorful, fun, and nostalgic colors. Second, in terms of affordance, the original website buttons are not clearly visible. Our buttons look very obvious to users and it's very straightforward. In terms of usability, the original website is very hard to navigate. Our redesigned website has easy layout and mobile friendly. Lastly, in terms of the user experience, the original website has basic design and less engaging, but our redesigned website is more to fun, emotional, and visually memorable design. And also, for the text size to be very small, it makes us hard to read the website and the information. And also better text readability and font pairing. Our website, we emphasize more about the font, which is the bold font and the normal font.
We enhance the visual engagement to appeal to the younger creative audience. The outdated and text-heavy design, which is on the left side, was replaced with fun, illustrated product visual.
So then we're moving on to user experience impact. Why is UX important? Because visitors may stay longer due to visual interest. Second, mobile view now more accessible and clean. Third, overall mood reflects creativity and friendliness. And fourth, stronger emotional connection equals to better retention.
Here's the look at the before and also after the screenshot. The old interface was also cluttered with dense text and also poor visual hierarchy. On the other hand, we made it improvement to make it more clean, colorful, and also organized. They add some vibrant product visual and also we simplified the layout.